Hi, my name is Summer Miller. I am just going to do a speech for you on why I've chosen the degree that I've chosen and what I hope to do with it in the future. So I'll show you my audience. This is my mom, my stepdad Jeff, and my partner Kyle. So what I've chosen a degree in and what my ultimate goal is to be able to get my master's in business. The reason that I've chosen to get my master's in business is because I want to become the owner of my own business. And I think that there's a lot of qualities that I need to be able to have to make sure that I have a successful career and a successful business. So the business venture that I'm actually working on at the moment is called Q Sciences. And what Q Sciences actually does is it develops or helps you maintain mental health and well-being. So the reason why I became interested in Q Sciences is because I want to be able to lead people, inspire people, and make sure that people are happy in their lives while having an excellent business opportunity. So the biggest reason why I want to own my own business is because I work for a company right now where I don't think that I am paid what I'm worth. I think I'm good at what I do, and I think I inspire people and excite people to be better. So that's the reason why I want to be an independent business owner with Q Sciences. What I hope that my master's in business will be able to give me is excellent oral and written communication skills and the ability to present, which is why I'm taking this class as well. So with Q Sciences, my ultimate goal is to become a life coach. So ultimately, I want to be able to travel the world and be able to enlighten people with what this product is, the amazing things that it can do, but I'll definitely be able or need to have the ability to communicate with a wide variety of different people. One book that I've recently read that has inspired me to keep pushing further is called Leadership Gold, and it's by John C. Maxwell. There's a chapter in it where he talks about managing your mind, and what it talks about is having the ability to change your perception and to be able to think positively even when things get tough. And I think that's the biggest challenge that we have in life, just in daily struggles, in business, whatever it is. That's a pretty powerful chapter. So if you guys want to check it out, you can definitely have a look at that book. So it's called Leadership Gold. Another book that I've read recently is called Good to Great. And what I actually really liked about Good to Great is the book is about these companies that have been around for years, 15, 30, 50 years, whatever it is, that are in just complete ruts. They are not doing well. They're not successful. And it talks about these amazing CEOs that take the company over and they challenge the status quo and they push it to the next limit. And it talks about how these people are so inspirational and they've taken bottom dollar companies to being the most successful in their industry. So one quote that they used in this book is they say, leaders don't create followers, leaders create more leaders. And I think that's a pretty inspirational message, to be able to create other people who those people want to follow. And to create people who can do what you can do. Because what we want to do is make ourselves duplicatable. So I think it's pretty powerful. Just a little bit about life coaching. Last year, it generated $2 billion in sales, which is a massive number. So the return on investment in 2014 on average was 10 to 1. So that means for every $1 million that a company would invest in life coaching, they would get back on average $10 million. So that's a pretty substantial amount of money. So obviously it's a good investment. And that was a study that was done by CBS Money Watch. There's actually an article on that you can look up if you'd like. So there's a couple of people throughout my journey that have inspired me to want to take this route. And one of them is Simon Sinek. Now Simon Sinek does a lot of lectures on TED Talks, and one thing that he recently did is called Why Leaders Eat Last. He posted it last year in 2014, but there's a really cool thing that he talks about that I really appreciate, and it's talking about what the military does, business does the opposite, and I think that's a pretty spot on thing that he talks about. So he says that in the military, people sacrifice their lives for other people and they get medals. In business, people sacrifice others for promotions. So that's something that I want to be able to change moving forward. I want to be able to promote people doing the right thing and being happy and being able to have a well-balanced life, business life, and like I said, inspire people to do better. So another person that's inspired me and made me really understand a lot about myself and being a life coach and being a business owner is Tony Robbins. I'm sure you've all heard of him. There's something that he talks about in quite a few of his speeches, but it's actually a pretty famous quote now by him, that he says, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you always get, or you'll get what you've always got. And I think that probably will sit pretty well with everybody, because we know, I think Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing day in and day out and expecting a different result. So very, very similar message, but it just goes to show that if we keep doing the same thing, we're not going to make any changes. So that's what I want to do. I want to continue to challenge people and create leaders that might not currently have the ability or the confidence within them to be able to do it themselves. So if you want to know more about being a life coach, you can have a look at Life Coaching Institute of Australia, or there's an excellent article on Forbes.com. And there's an article, and it's called Career Shift, Becoming a Life Coach. So there's a lot of really great information in that you can check out as well. Thank you so much for watching my speech. Again, I'll show you my audience. Awesome. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.